Today, we're going to do a deep dive into just one single incredibly powerful verse from the Quran. It's Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayah 183. This one line is really the cornerstone for the entire Islamic practice of fasting. And believe me, it is absolutely packed with layers of meaning. So let's unpack it together.
So here it is in its original, beautiful Arabic. What's so amazing is that in just these few words, you get a direct invitation, a very clear command, and a really profound promise. It's kind of like a complete spiritual blueprint. We're going to break it down piece by piece to really get a feel for its elegant structure and, most importantly, its ultimate purpose. All right, let's start right at the beginning. You see, the verse doesn't just jump in with an order. Before anything else, it establishes a relationship. It starts with a call. Now, what's so cool about this opening is just how personal it is. This isn't some general broadcast to all of humanity. It's a direct address, "O you who have believed." That immediately creates this intimate one-on-one connection, like it's speaking directly to the heart of the believer. It's a way of saying, hey, listen up. This message, it's for you. Okay, so once that personal connection is made, the verse shifts gears. It moves from that initial call straight into the core instruction. It lays out the specific action that's required. The key word here, and it's a big one, is decreed, or kutiba in Arabic. Now, this isn't a gentle suggestion or some casual recommendation. That word implies something that's been written down, inscribed, almost like a prescription. It's been officially ordained, which establishes fasting not as an option, but as a really fundamental, required discipline for anyone who says they believe. And what is this decreed act? A siyam, which we translate as fasting. But it's so important to get this. It is way more than just skipping lunch. You should really think of it as a holistic discipline. It's all about consciously taking a step back from our physical needs and desires to sharpen our spiritual focus, to build that inner self-control, and to heighten our awareness of God and, honestly, of ourselves. Next up, the verse does something truly brilliant. It doesn't just leave this command hanging in the air. It places it within this much bigger historical and spiritual context, linking the present all the way back to the past. The verse goes on to say, "As it was decreed upon those before you." Wow, that is such a powerful statement. It's telling the believer, hey, this practice of fasting, this isn't some brand new, radical idea. It's actually part of a continuous, timeless tradition of spiritual discipline. It echoes the kinds of practices you see in Judaism with Yom Kippur, or in Christianity during Lent, and in so many other faiths. It connects you to this long, long lineage of people who are also seeking spiritual growth. So that naturally leads to a question, doesn't it? Why even make that connection? I mean, what's the significance of knowing that other people have walked this exact same path before you? Well, the significance is huge, and it's kind of threefold. First, it immediately frames fasting as a universal principle, a common tool that humans have used for ages to seek something divine. Second, it connects believers to this incredible, shared spiritual heritage, giving you a sense of community with generations past. And maybe the most important thing is, it presents fasting as a time-tested, proven path for spiritual growth. It's not an experiment, it's a known method. And that brings us to the final and, honestly, the most critical part of the entire verse. After the call to action and the specific command, we get the reason, the ultimate purpose, the why behind the what. This, right here, is the climax of the whole verse, that ye may become righteous. This final piece of the puzzle reveals the goal. The fasting itself isn't the point. It's just the vehicle. It's the training regimen, and it's designed to produce a very specific spiritual outcome. So what is this righteousness? Well, the Arabic term is related to taqwa, and the Urdu Hindi translation here, parhezgari, just captures the meaning so beautifully. It's this state of being conscious of God, being mindful of your actions, and exercising self-restraint. Think of it like building a spiritual shield that helps guard you from doing wrong. So when you step back and look at the whole verse, you see this beautiful, logical flow. It's so clear. There's a call specifically to believers, then there's a command to fast, and it all leads to this ultimate purpose, to achieve a state of righteousness. Each part just builds perfectly on the one before it, like a spiritual equation. In the end, it really all comes back to this. The hunger, the thirst, the discipline, all of it is just a means to a much higher end. It's a spiritual exercise designed to literally reshape your character, to make you more mindful, more self-aware, and ultimately more righteous.
And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on, one that goes way beyond just this one verse. Whether we're talking about faith or fitness or any other part of life, what really is the true purpose of discipline? This verse suggests it's not about the hardship itself, but about the person you become because you went through it.